Greetings, my friends. Inspector is back with a new video. Now, first things first, wrist check. I am wearing my signature watch, which is no other than the Seiko SBDX 014, nicknamed the Emperor Tuna. This is a big bastard on the wrist, as you can see. Okay, so the new watch is coming from Sinn. It's a U1, of course. If you scroll back into my video library, you will see that I used to own a Sinn U1 2 years ago. Unfortunately, I sold it. I sold it in a moment of madness, and after I felt somehow sorry about it. I regret. So I went and bought a new Sinn, which is the U1 SE. Okay, so as you can see, this is a fully black watch, black case, black crown, black bezel. Okay, and my God, this probably is the most legible watch in the world. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the legibility. Look at that. It's like there's no crystal. Okay, so this is due to the double AR. Okay, so you get no reflections. That's why the watch is so legible. So I decided to buy this one on the silicone band, which, by the way, is a very thick band. As you can see, this is 5 millimeters, but it is very comfortable. So as you can see, it has got a diverse extension, which deploys when you pull this down, and a fold over clasp, which bears the Sinn logo and also the penetration symbol. So this denotes that this buckle, this clasp is fully tegimented, as well as the case and the overall, the overall watch, the bezel, the case back, everything. This is a fully tegimented. Now, what is tegimenting? Tegimenting is a process. It's a thermochemical process where they inject carbon atoms on the surface of the watch, and they make it more strong. Okay, more resistant to penetration. So the usual submarine steel has got 400, around between 350 and 400 Vickers, whereas the tegimented, this tegimented sample has got 1500 Vickers. And then you have additionally the black hard coating, which enhances more the penetration. So this is a very, very hard coating. I'm not saying it will not scratch, but is very resistant to scratching. Okay. So the movement, it is 28,800 vibrations per hour, as you can see from the sweeping seconds hand. So I think this is a Sellita SW200 -1, which is a clone of an ETA 2824. Now I don't know about the grade, but from what I read in the forums, this is a top grade, and I have been monitoring the accuracy of this movement for the past 5 days, and it is doing 2 seconds per day, so it should be the top grade. Okay. Now the bezel has got graduation marks from 0 to 15 minutes every half minute, as you can see, and from 15 all the way to 60 it has got graduation every minute. The color of the numbers, as well as the indices and hands, are they have an ecru color. Okay, so to my eyes this looks ecru, and the handset, as you can see, it looks like it's made out of paper, but it's not. And this is very beautiful, very simple, elegant, and beautiful, as you can see. Look at that. Now the bezel is a captive bezel. As you can see, it is held by screws, by 4 screws, so you cannot pop it off accidentally. It has got a 60 click action, and is very loud, and this is like a belt-fed machine gun. And by the way, this minor play is just, when it goes back, it locks and you cannot move it. So I like the bezel action, and it lines up. Okay. So this is a heavy watch. I mean, this weighs in 175 grams. I mean, I can't imagine how this would weigh on a bracelet. So let's measure also. Let's weigh the Emperor tuna, which is 167. So this is heavier than the tuna. So as you can see, both watches have good legibility, but Sinn is the benchmark. Look at that. So let me show you how it wears on the wrist, because make no mistake, this is also a big watch. So according to my calipers, this watch measures 44 millimeters in diameter, 50.5 from lock tip to lock tip. The thickness, okay, the thickness is 14.8 and the lock width is 22. And I think it wears very nice on the wrist. And by the way, the water resistance is 1000 meters, as you can see, and this watch is certified by an independent classification society called DNV. DNV is coming from Norway, okay, and the abbreviation stands for Det Norske Veritas, okay. So it is an independent classification and certification body, okay, inspection and certification body, which checks the compliance of companies, okay, of different companies against international standards, okay, and then they certify them. So DNV certifies this watch certifies the water resistance, okay, based on the DIN standard. DIN is the independent German standard. So they tested this watch to 1.25 times the rated. So they have tested it to 125 bar, okay. And also Sinn is using special oils for the movement, and they guarantee that the watch will function properly between minus 30 degrees centigrade and plus 70 degrees centigrade, thanks to these special oils. So let's do a loom shot. Okay. So let's charge both watches and have a look. Okay, I think that should be enough. So let's kill the lights, find out. Right. So this is not a bad loom. Yeah. Okay, the tuna is a quasar, but this is okay. It's not bad. Okay, my friends, if you like this video, please like. Thank you.